What's up, everybody? Welcome back to 16 Figs for another live unboxing. I'm your host, Marco G, aka the Six Scale Scoundrel, and I'm here with my beautiful co-host, Gigi. Gigi, say hi.
Hi.
Everyone, let us know if you can't hear Gigi. We're trying to put the mic in a centrally located place.
Let me think of a time that you pissed me off, and then I can just project. Okay, I'm good.
All right, and we're joined here by a very special guest today, Eddie Money Mendez. Eddie, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Happy hump day, everybody.
Oh boy, Here we are.
Hang out on a Wednesday afternoon.
It's Wednesday already, huh? I know, man.
This is crazy.
A random time for us, but the Saturday morning streams became pretty complicated. So we're like, okay, let's just fit it in on our lunch break, and then so this will be a pretty short one. But yeah, Eddie, thank you for joining with us here.
We're here to rate Eddie's haircut.
That's right. I know he's looking fresh.
It looks good.
Thanks.
Can you hear me?
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay,
you sound good. It's definitely
now I'm pissed.
vocalized. It's not in your head.
There you go. She's using her big boy voice right here. So just as a reminder for anyone that's new to our channel, this is a very low-tech unboxing, right? It's not about like a high-resolution impression of the figure. It's just kind of, a mess-around stream to get Gigi's impressions of it, to get my impressions. And so I'll, with that disclaimer out of the way, I'll kind of let everyone know how I came across this figure. Shout out to Sweet Angel Danny Lee in the... Why are you shaking your head?
Go ahead.
All right, so Danny in the Collecting Weekly community, right?
This is a PSA. Everybody needs to stop telling Marco if he wants something because he has no self-control, and this is a PSA, okay?
Too many good
Danny,
deals
I'm
out there,
at you.
honestly.
Someone from the CW every week is sending something to Margo. I
know,
sent him something last
Because
week.
they know he's weak. They know he's looking
It's a quick sell, man. It's a quick
Yeah. And so I did want to do a live unboxing of that. I just had no self-control to not wait for Gigi. So Eddie did sell me the Daredevil from the Netflix
I have
series.
some things to say about that.
Yeah,
too.
go ahead. Go off.
Okay, Marco says that I have a big head, and agree to disagree. But it's like that, what I imagine you think that my head looks like, that's what that looks like to me.
You're saying the Daredevil has...
He has kind of no neck a little bit.
Okay.
And he's kind of and he kind of has a big head and a little body.
Okay.
Is that what you think of me?
Yeah, similar, but I think
I knew it.
I think the figure's perfectly proportioned. So, and you're perfect too.
It's like he doesn't have a neck, I feel like.
Okay.
I digress.
I disagree that you have a big head, but that just
Eddie,
might be
what the
because I'm used to my head. I have a huge head. So
Eddie, you do have a big dome as well. I will put you both in that category.
But to be fair, in the show, he kind of looks like he has a big head with that helmet he has.
Yeah, it is pretty screen accurate, right?
Yeah.
That. I think they captured it pretty well. And I'm also seeing, speaking of your big head, a 9.8 for your haircut. So people are loving it, man.
Wow,
Looking
sweet.
good. I know.
I'm glad I
This is not
did that.
This is not the Edgar though, right? Just so we're clear.
No, this is not the Edgar.
I'm not.
That's
trying
funny.
to
I
be
don't hear the Edgar from very many people except this dude I work with and you. So it's funny.
The Edgar, bro.
I used to in middle school. I think I had the Edgar.
Did you ever rock the Edgar?
No, I mean, I have some questions about that. Anyway.
We've gotten completely off topic here, as we tend to do. But let's address the chat really quick, and then we'll get into some unboxing and rate these green Hulk cheeks real quick. But
Oh yeah.
an important factor here. So we got Andres IB, Hulk smash that like button. Hey, thank you for. Oh, Andreas, yes. Excuse me, Andreas.
There you go.
Okay, we've also got Mark here, Strongest Avenger. That's right. We've got Mark P in here. What's up? Hey, Mark P. Thank you for joining. We got Ben Thomas. Stoked for it. Ben Thomas, our other co-host here. So yeah, next unboxing, Ben, we got to have you back on. Been a while since we did one of these.
Hey, Ben.
We got Tyria in here. Hey, Tyria, thank you for joining. We got El Profeso, as Denobi
Where's that
says.
little monkey from?
Eddie with the fresh cut.
Thanks, Mario.
Yeah, Mario, thank you for joining, brother. We got Commander Green in here. Hey, Commander Green, thank you for hopping on in here. Bob Dylan, he's lean, mean, and green. Yeah, that's right. Bob Dylan, thank you for jumping in. We got Danny Lee in here. Gigi, do you want to say your piece to Danny Lee? Or you're not happy with him here?
Daniel.
Damn.
He was
His
smart, I
government
must
name.
say, because he was like, let's talk about it in person, because I'm gonna be like, I was like, Marco, let me see if did you ask Danny or did Danny
She's
ask
like, let me
you?
see the text.
Let me see the text.
Acting like a really crazy girlfriend right there, which she doesn't always do. Normally she's like, I don't
it's
care
a little
about.
bit fun.
Yeah, so she.
But I saw that Danny was like, let's talk about it in person. I was like, smart man.
It's not his
smart man,
first time being sly, you know. I will say though that I think what you were upset about, not that I picked up the Hulk, because Danny made me a good price on that, but that he threw in a Scout Trooper speeder and made the deal even sweeter. And so you're like, no vehicles, number one.
No vehicles. I don't. Anyway.
So we'll maybe do an unboxing for that one in the future. But yeah, I had to add that.
Where is he gonna put the? There's no room.
That's
room.
the topic of today,
Okay,
by the way.
Sorry.
We'll see if we have enough time to cover it all. So we got Universal Key. Universal Key, thank you for joining. Ryan Smith. Hey guys, the Hulk is a great piece. Hey, thank you, Ryan. I'm excited to check this out. Never seen one in person. A live stream ain't a live stream without King Dingaling. King Dingaling, thank you for jumping in here. Ben Thomas again, let's go. That's right. King Dingaling, 9.8 haircut. That's facts, man.
I appreciate that.
We got Alvin J. What's up, everyone? Let's see. Calvin Williams, thank you for joining in here the second. Let me not get that twisted.
Calvin's awesome, dude. I got to meet
That's what I've
Calvin a
heard.
couple weekends ago. Cool dude.
Oh, you got to meet him in person?
Yeah, he went with me and Mario to the Frankensons a while ago.
Oh, no way. Okay. And have you either of you posted any content on that?
Nope.
Okay.
In both of our fashion, absolutely not.
Yeah, it's hard, man. It's a lot. No, but if you ever do, I'll be looking forward to that. Mario saying, Marco, blink 3 times if you're in danger with Gigi. You should just know that I am in danger at all times, okay? Always. Go ahead, say your piece.
I haven't thought about hurting these collectibles in a long time, and this morning I saw it in my head. I was like, if I just went like this, oh.
Wow. And just to be clear, Gigi would never put her hands on me, but the collectibles, on the other hand, I think I'm fearful for them sometimes. Danny saying, I gave him a true bro price. Yeah, he really did, honestly. Hooked it up. Skinny Pete of CW. Oh, wow. I'm going to take that as an insult, but you know what? It's a Breaking Bad reference. Let's see if we got anyone else in here. Mark P saying Pancake wants in on the action. Yeah, she's over here napping. She's going to be real pissed off when I jump over here and disrupt her. But with that, I'm going to hop over here to this side. Everyone let me know if our audio is breaking up or if you can't hear me. But I'm going to start unboxing. And Gigi, if you want to keep addressing the chat as we do. So let me slide over here.
Okay. Bob Dylan said he wants to hear more about the secret luncheon between Danny and Marco. And they did it at a perfect time because I was like an hour away. So, I couldn't stop it. Eddie, I have a question. Okay, also, I saw this box and I was like, whoa.
It's absolutely massive.
Yeah.
And let me just highlight the box really quick and then I'll add some more detail. So
To be fair, though, that box is going to break you in for statue boxes. So if you get used to that size.
This is kind of a slippery slope here, I guess. Yeah, man, I'm not ready for this. Okay, so look up here at the top. It's got Hulk. Obviously, that's upside down, but this is one of the more beautiful art boxes I've seen. What do you think, Gigi?
Yeah, I like it. It's very impressive.
But on the secret luncheon with Danny and myself, he lives about 2 hours away from us, so we planned to meet up. We went up, did some comic book shopping, and then went and had lunch and did a sketchy Hot Toys exchange where I was counting out the cash in the back of his trunk, and he was handing me boxes.
Ever heard of Venmo?
I think the cops may have been called on us. It was
Wow.
It was a real sketchy situation, but totally worth it.
Hi, Christian Lopez. Okay, Eddie, I have a quick question. Go ahead, sir.
Okay.
The Edgar haircut.
Yeah.
Why? Why is that a thing? Like, do you gel it down at any point in time, or it just sits that way?
It just sits that way.
Can you explain to me what part of that haircut looks good? Like, I'm genuinely curious.
Back in the day, it looked good.
But
Back in the day, having
right?
a taper cut and the clean hair, it worked.
But there's no what's the term you use? It's like blending, right? There's no blend.
Oh,
it's like a
like
bowl
fading,
cut,
or?
like a small bowl cut, right?
Or layering for girls, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty much, it's a bowl cut, but like a Mexican bowl cut.
I want to say it's like obviously cultural when it comes to Mexican, but I
I
want
know
to say
what
that
it
it's like
is.
related to like Aztec.
Okay,
Because-
that's not the question.
I
We're not
don't
trying to-
know the
We're not
history
trying-
of
completely
the Edgar.
ignorant here.
No. I have heard something about that, but that's not the question here. Stop trying to make it deep, okay? I'm just asking what part of that looks good. I need to know. Like,
It was
I'm
popular. There had to have been like some celebrities on TV at the time, or someone famous that had the same kind of style hair, and that's where we got it. I think, like artists, musicians.
and I see a
have
lot
no
of
idea.
like young kids with that haircut now. I
Because
don't
everything's coming back. We were talking
Yeah.
about that today when I got my haircut. The barber, he's like, "You could do a mullet." And I was
remember.
like,
Yeah, I've heard of that.
I was like, I was like, I noticed that's coming back, but I do not want a mullet.
Should have done it, bro. Okay, so really quick impressions here. Danny, I think it's missing a few things, bro. I think I'm gonna need a refund. I'll need a no.
Oh,
you
you
know,
hate
he
to
sold
see
it to me as is, so there might be some pieces missing, but you just need the Hulk. That's all you got to do.
And
So,
Ben
yeah,
said,
so-
"Break him in." I felt that way about the Venom box. Yeah, that Venom box is also very impressive.
Absolutely massive here. And I'm gonna continue to be a tease really quick. Let's look at some of the hands. Gigi, I'm gonna toss you one of the hands.
Danny said shipper has handle too. I don't
Yeah.
know what that means.
Yeah, the brown shipper box has a handle.
Oh wow, yeah.
You don't have
gonna
Thanos,
be-
I
Marco?
do. I just
That's a
and so
big
this
box.
is getting back to what I was gonna address.
For
I don't have room for this Hulk at all, and I don't have room for
Yeah,
Thanos yet,
That's what
but
kind
I
of
am
sucks
get-
about those ones.
I am getting Maja cases though to kind of
Oh.
display my larger. So it won't be replacing these Detolfs. It'll just be going on the opposite wall, kind of where you're seeing these floating shelves behind Gigi.
Yeah.
That's where the Maja cases.
look, it's
will
like a
go.
baby hand.
It's
So
like
are
Danny's
these-
hand.
So are these fingers posable? Is that why they're the little holes in here? So let's see.
What do you think?
Yeah, the whole for air, right? Because
Yeah.
I think the rubber cracks, or if you don't have those holes or something like that.
So
Oh wow.
yeah, I think you can pose these fingers.
Yeah,
That's
should be.
The
dope.
hand-
I have
look
never
nice.
owned this Hulk. I've owned the Gladiator Hulk from Ragnarok.
Very veiny.
Is your? I'm hearing a little bit of feedback here.
Nope.
Okay. So let's get this bad boy open. That's about it in terms of accessories here. Again, Danny ripped me off. I'll need a refund.
Go ahead.
Good. Yeah, I am.
Not very good at this, as you can see. Sorry, I keep moving the table because this is not a good setup. Oh wow.
Look at this fucking guy. Wow. All right, let's get this face up.
12 Moose Stream said I've had that fig for years.
I think it's the best Hulk, like the best, like plain Hulk out there. If you don't want the Gladiator one, this is the best one. I prefer this one over the Age of Ultron one.
So I've seen a few, I think I've seen like 3, and they have like different faces, but they all look different. Like, it doesn't look like Bruce Banner.
This one I think is the closest to Ruffalo.
Yeah, they really like took his likeness in the Avengers
Yeah.
and made it, incorporated it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
coming to you right now. Why don't you just take him? Why don't you just take him right now?
Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, he's a big boy. It has like little hair on his chest. Wow.
Yeah, sculpted and painted hair.
Wow.
Very show accurate.
Show his hands again. Just
That is impressive.
So it just has the posable hands and the fists? That's it?
that's it. That's it, and that's all. It's got the posable hands and it's got the fist. And I don't know if this version came with 2 heads or not. But yeah, that's
don't
what's in the
think it
box
did.
currently.
Oh, wow. It's like a baby. Look at this.
Wow.
So okay, so first impressions.
Oops,
What are
sorry.
your besides it being massive? What do you think?
Yeah, it's very, like, you can't even, he's so big that he can't even
Button is
buckle his pants or
Yep.
belt. I don't know.
very accurate.
Yeah, I like it. It's heavy. The patas. So Marco, these are your patas.
That is exactly what my feet look like, as a
They're
matter
green?
of fact. Too.
The toenails too?
Just if I forget to clip the toenails, then. Um, so you were saying you had which Hulk, Eddie? This version?
No, I had Gladiator Hulk.
Oh, you had the Gladiator Hulk.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up parting with him? Just because you were getting out of 1/6, or he was didn't
Yeah,
fit your
and
collection?
kind of the same. Like at the time, I only had Detolfs, and he couldn't fit in a Detolf. I had to have him on the top of the Detolf, unless I modified another shelf, and I had already modified one shelf for Thanos. So, yeah, and I always figured if I'm gonna have one Hulk, it would have been that one, but I just never went around to going back and grabbing that one.
Okay,
Also,
got it.
You guys know I teeter like between statues and Hot Toys. I'm undecided.
You do, man. You're all
And
back in on Hot Toys now.
The seams for like the articulation always kind of bugged me on Hulk and Thanos.
So that was kind of my thing I was going to mention, because I didn't like that with Venom. And initially when Danny had said like, hey, are you interested in Hulk? I was like, it kind of looks just like a big Marvel Legends. I don't like the seams like you're saying. So let's address that really quick. So you can kind of see this shoulder seams. I will say that it probably is more noticeable in images that I see than in person. It blends together a bit better. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that is definitely a big detractor.
Wait, the what?
Right here, like the shoulder seams. So let's see if we can get it up.
As opposed to having it how though?
Like a seamless body, but again, that would probably crack. So you wouldn't want it like that. And then on the hands, right? Like it's pretty, let's see.
Yeah, noticeable on that.
It's got some pretty big seams, but
oh yeah.
In terms of the head, so let's just pop this head off and let's talk about that.
So Eddie, did you say that it's painted like the chest and stuff? Like the veins?
Yeah.
Oh.
The veins, the hair. I think that head sculpt is really, really good.
It's beautiful, man. Honestly, like it holds up to their like current figures, I would say.
Yeah.
So here was kind of my master plan. I was like, I'm gonna wait until they release a Hulk from. I think when I started, let's see, had Endgame already released when I started collecting? Yes, it had. But I was like, okay, they're gonna re-release this Hulk at any point, and they still may. But I was like, I'm just gonna hold off for that, or get the Smart Hulk from Avengers. I didn't love that Smart Hulk, if I'm being honest.
No, I don't like the clothing. Like
yeah, like he was a cool character in the movie, but
the only way I see another Hulk coming out like that looks like that, where it's like the shirtless Hulk, is if they did. You remember in Endgame when he goes back and pretends to be that Hulk, and he's like running around the city, he takes his shirt off. And
yeah.
If they do that version and call it Endgame, I could see that happening. But I don't see them going back and doing Hulk again, just because I don't necessarily think there's any way they can update this figure.
Yeah.
Like it, unless you want like fully jointed elbows or something, and I don't think most people would. So
Riley, I'm just gonna address Riley really quick. I did not allow him, but whatever. I'm gonna get like a little baby holder.
There
Marco,
you go, and walk
just
around. You could have walked around at Comic-Con with this.
Yeah, it is heavy. It does have a nice booty.
So let's see. Oh yeah, so let's rank the booty.
Yeah,
let's get those cheeks up into
it's like hefty.
Go ahead, you got it now.
Look at that.
Pretty decent.
Oh my
He's not
God.
quite
better than
Marco,
Captain America.
Yeah, better
they
than Captain
say-
America. Not quite Venom, because he's got those sculpted
Yeah,
cheeks.
yeah.
I don't want to pull the shorts down because that's just a little much. But
Yeah, look at that.
so overall, like I'm incredibly happy with this after opening it, because the images that I saw online, I was like, I don't know if it's one that I need necessarily, but I think this is gonna look dope with my whole Avengers setup, right? Like I have most of the core, minus I'm gonna pick up the black suit, Black Widow from her solo movie. Mm-hmm. Is that one that you're considering at all, Eddie?
No, so the problem is I like the older ones. I just don't like the rooted hair problems and like some issues with the suit on the older ones. But if I had one, I'd prefer those looks. So like I'd probably wait, because I feel like maybe that would get a remake or reissue someday with like a sculpted hair head sculpt, or I just prefer those looks more.
Okay, got it. Yeah. Totally feel that. So yeah, I think this guy's going to pair really well with that original Avengers crew.
Yeah, I think so.
Baby boy, late to the party, but excited
Look
to
what
be
your boy
here.
got.
Wow.
He's got to come over and check out some of these. Danny says nothing is missing. I don't know, Danny. I'm going to be sending you a Venmo request regardless, but no, he did let me know it was complete. There were just certain spaces inside of the box, but I think that's to store, like if you wanted to take the hands off or the head sculpt. So, but just had to give him a little bit of shit here. There's Ben Thomas saying Baby Boy in the house. Baby Boy is the #1 Ben Thomas fan club member. So
Wow.
let's see. Danny says
I
it
thought
only
that
has
was John.
hands. Yeah, right. Too soon.
Jeez.
Diarrhea. Let's see.
It is very
posable.
heavy. You can like barely hold it with one hand.
Okay, so you kind of touched on, you didn't allow me to get this, and that's the beauty of the tax, is I just kind of get the figures I want as long as I'm paying the tax. But when I told you I was going to get this, or that I was bringing it home, what was your initial reaction?
I think I just like try to ignore it. You know, I try to live a happy life, so it's just
Ignorance is bliss?
Yeah, it's just like whatever. At this point, whatever. The one thing that did piss me off, though, I must say, is the vehicles. Danny, what were you doing? And I don't want to see any more vehicles in here. You don't have the space. Like, see, there I go, getting worked up again.
And I think Bob Dylan is saying
It's
this
like
kind
half
of
a
trolling, but so
a
here's the
very
thing about the
small vehicle.
vehicles. Yeah, it's a small vehicle. I would say, and I'm going to put it right here on this floating shelf, and I think it's going to look great.
Yeah.
But I will say, because I plan to get the DeLorean as well, I've got a plan, okay? I know
That's a
this room is very small, but it's going to fit inside of the Module cases I ordered. So with Marty and Doc Brown, it's going to look incredible. But you got to trust the vision, right? It's like I'm an interior designer.
I just know. What do you think about your shelves that you put up? I know you don't like them.
Yeah,
I know you don't like them.
So I'll do a room tour here eventually, but I put some shelves above the TV, and they're not my favorite for sure.
I knew that. I
to.
told him before he even did it. When he said, "What do you think about this?" I was like, "Don't get them because you're not gonna like them. I know you better than you know
What
yourself."
don't you like about them?
I think it's just a bit cluttered now. Like before, it was a nice streamlined look. So
Let me tell you what he doesn't like about them.
okay, you tell me.
Because Marco, like, he likes very clean things, and I think I was like, the obstruction. Tell me if I'm right, okay?
No, you're right.
The obstruction of the white panels around. That's what I was like. I know he's not gonna like that because it doesn't look clean. Like, I mean, it's not dirty, but I know that. Like, if they were maybe all clear and you couldn't see that, the paint is too thick.
What I may do is, if I decide to keep this set up, I may contact Module Case to make me like one custom one to go above the TV to replace those. I think that'd probably be the best way because you get one large acrylic panel. And
Was I right, though?
you're right. So this is kind of a placeholder. Anyways, I'll do a collection tour eventually. Mario was saying Endgame 2012 Hulk just around the corner. I've actually been expecting them to reissue. So like Eddie, you were saying that scene where he kind of mimics the old version of himself. I think just the appearance of the original Hulk is enough for Hot Toys to reissue. So the price of the Hulk would not be what Danny sold it to me for, though. That's 100% true. So I think this one will do just fine.
So where are you going to put it?
I will be putting him in my Module case when he arrives.
I have green. I'm sure.
Oh,
Sorry, I have ADHD.
You really, the Reptar.
That's a sick shirt.
Let's see.
I know, right? I got it at the thrift. In the kids section.
Mark P saying Gigi is going to have no problem putting oil on it. Don't you dare.
Wow,
Mark P,
oil.
I'm very impressed. Like, wow. Like, look at, you can
The
kind of see
veins,
the clavicle. It's very sexy.
Yeah, the details are incredible. The paint application is really top
I'm
notch,
impressed.
honestly.
But I definitely see what people were saying about, it looks like just like a big, like I could get this at Target. Like a
Yeah, it looks like an improved version of something that you can get. A Marvel Legends is what people always like to compare the figures they don't like to, but
the teeth are dirty, so there's that detail.
yeah, the detail is awesome. Do you want to take off the head sculpt again and show it?
I think you'd have to do it on that camera, because the
Well,
lighting.
this one's okay. Let's turn this like this. Boom. Let's see.
Okay.
Again, we're low budget here, but we make it work.
That's true. If you would have went with the Age of Ultron, they have that seamless torso swap out.
Why am I so
Yeah,
blurry?
I do. So that's one that I was considering, but I like the posability of this guy.
I like the shorts better on this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the
Okay.
shorts
Shorts are
really
like
good.
tattered at the bottom, and it
Yeah.
just looks better.
It looks like something Marco owns.
These are really my summer shorts right here. And the fact that he can't button it up all the way. Very relatable.
Oh my god, look.
I feel like it doesn't show up as great in person
Look, I'm
as
the
it
Hulk.
does. Wow, yeah. Actually, someone take a snapshot of that.
Now you have
post
a
that
big
online
head.
later. Let's see.
Wait, you didn't read that.
Oh, sorry.
Ryan said, I agree. Best Hulk. I like the seamless smash body on AOU Hulk, though.
So that's what Eddie was kind of referencing, right? Like, yeah, no. So I would have loved to have that piece, but again, for the price that Danny sold it to me for, I will not complain if they reissue something. if a better deal comes along for Age of Ultron, because this is perfect for my
What's the
collection.
gladiator version? Is that the one with the Thor Ragnarok?
He's a friend from work. From Ragnarok.
Friend
Oh my god, I know things.
Wow, I know she's a Marvel head of all the stuff she doesn't know.
You can push the shoulders up a bit more and hide the seams.
Yeah, so Ryan, that's kind of what I was trying to note, was that it's like, okay, it's not
The
as bad
eyes
in
move.
person. And I will say the same thing with Venom. Like once you get him under
I didn't know
lighting,
that.
it kind of
The eyes
It
move.
has
Did
a
you know?
purse.
yeah, let's see. It has a purse, huh?
Oh,
Oh,
what?
you know what? Danny was saying that the hair comes off. So let's see.
Ew.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay.
Ew. It's kind of weird.
Boom. So
Oh, because the
Bald.
eyes. Right?
bald Hulk, and yeah, so it does have a
Mo
purse. I
Collection
think.
said it was this particular Hulk that was my first Hot Toys. Bought it for $240 at BBTS.
Big Bad
Nice.
Toy Store. So yeah, so it does have a purse system, which is dang okay. I do remember now. From
When you
the-
said the purse, I was like, oh, he has a purse? Like a bolsa?
Not that kind of.
not quite screen accurate, but
Doc Spizzle, hey, Doc Spizzle.
What's up, Doc?
I enjoyed the AOU Hulk, but I do want the OG 2012 Avengers Hulk too. What's the AOU again?
so Age of Ultron, that's the
Oh.
second Avengers movie, and so it has a seamless body where he's kind of Hulk smashing.
Oh.
So where you wouldn't have the seams, it basically just doesn't move at all.
Ugh. King Dingling. What about the Tumblr? This is what put me over the edge.
It's true.
Why? Why? I don't even want to talk about it. I'm so upset about this. Why? Where? And I was like, "Where are you gonna put it?" And he was like, "Here, off to the side."
Yeah, no, I got
so I
got
can
a
trip
plan.
on it. Like,
No, it'll look great over there. I will say, so I am getting the Tumblr. I had an opportunity for it to ship early from Sideshow, but I threw that thing on a payment plan just because I wasn't ready to receive it yet. And it was just like, okay, there's a lot of other stuff coming out. So I won't be getting it until I think around October or November. So early Christmas gift to myself or from Gigi. The Mando Starfighter King Dingling, no freaking clue where I'd put that. I'd have to get a new room at that point. Or,
what's that?
It's like
the one that I saw at Comic-Con, the big
Oh
Mandalorian ship.
no. Let's not even go there.
That's a problem for 2 years from now. We may be in a different house by then. Who knows?
You might be in a different house.
you can hang it on
That's
the
a
wall.
fact. You could, Eddie. Like,
Starfighter.
I'm seeing right there above the door as you come in. We just build a whole new.
Eddie, when I tell you that I was very upset, like I was very upset. Like Marco was like, "Hey, what do you think about me getting this what's the other thing that you got?"
The Scout
tumbler?
Trooper and bike.
Oh,
Yeah.
the scout trooper.
And I was like, "Marco, no more vehicles, please." And I was like, literally in bed. He was like, "Okay, but it's a really good deal." I was like, "Please make the right decision. You know what to do. Get out of my face."
I was like, just.
You
just,
can never
uh,
say make the right decision to a
Because
partner
I don't.
collector
I was like, "Don't
because
make
they
me the bad
always
guy. You say
no.
you just say no. Just say no."
What's
Just
what's
no.
the guy that you love from TikTok and Instagram? The king of Long Island
Oh
or King of Staten
yeah,
Island.
yeah. He's so funny.
So
Did
it's
you
like
post that?
it's like he and his wife.
Oh, I love that
think
movie.
not that movie, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
It's this Puerto Rican guy.
Yeah, he's a Puerto Rican guy, and so it's always him recording his wife, and she's kind of like Gigi, like very, very
Just
spicy.
a regular person.
It's like, you know what, like let me be a man and make a decision myself. Like, I'm going to make the right decision to go with the boys to, I think it was Atlantic City or not.
You have to post
She's like,
it.
okay,
It's so
yeah.
funny.
She's like, go for it. He's like, okay, I'm going to go. So, let's see, Doc Smizzle, Reptar, yeah.
Like,
this
we
year-
don't want to say no,
Then don't
Just
say
you
no.
say no.
It's easier to say yes, let's see, Danny Lee saying, I'm so glad I sold Marco a GG approved figure. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
Danny,
very...
this one is tight.
Is it tight? Is it tight? Let's see, Uncommon Flex. Ty, what's going on, man? Ty and I have been meaning to collaborate on something, so hopefully very soon we'll be able to get on something. So are you excited because more streams? Okay. Anyways,
See what I mean? Like, don't make me upset. Just do you, boo.
it's not that hard. So Eddie, I have to say though, when Mario met us, he was like, "Oh yeah, you guys just bicker in person, just like you do on the streams." Was that your impression of us when we went to Disneyland?
I feel like Gigi was very distracted and focused when we were at Disneyland. So
Oh, yeah, I was studying.
True.
yeah,
she
she
had
was
to-
studying. So there was a little bit, but I didn't feel like it was played up for the stream. So
No, I do hate him. That is
That's true.
correct.
Yeah, she just does hate me.
I was
let's
more
see.
worried the whole time that Gigi was gonna get Adriana to think the way she does about collecting. And I was like,
Adriana's
"There's no tax
First of
strong to
all,
every-
in this house."
She does think that way. It's just You know, we all think that way.
Wow.
It's just.
You hate to see it.
It's all about balance, though.
I
right?
did give him a tax break for. Wait, did I give you for the one you bought from Eddie?
Yeah, she did. She waived that fee, so she said, you know what? But
He did something nice for somebody else, so I said, okay, it's waived.
Yeah, yeah. She was like, okay, you did a nice gesture for somebody, so I'm gonna just not charge you that tax. So yeah, it's all about balance, I guess.
I'm harsh but fair.
Oh, thanks. You're good. You can just drop that thing.
Oh.
Did the leg break or what
I
happened?
don't know.
Let's see. Again, low budget here. Low budget. Oh, it got too heavy. You can take my cell phone off of the thing there.
The tripod, bro?
Yeah, the tripod. It just kind of fell over. Oh. Commander Green, I would at least like one version of all the Avengers, but I must resist. That's kind of where I was, Commander Green. I was like, I have to have one of all the OG ones. It doesn't necessarily have to be from the original Avengers movie, but I kind of needed one of the original. Is it 7?
Yeah.
At least Commander Green does like cool things with this stuff.
Wow, I display them like art pieces. Come on. Let's see. I see that Gigi hasn't killed you yet. Yeah, she's been close, but still alive and still ticking. You do have a 1 o'clock, right? So we got about 15 more minutes. Let's see. Christian Lopez desperately wanting that radiation suit. Oh, desperate. Yeah, I'm not a strong reader here. Christian, that radiation suit, that's going to be incredible. Like that with with the Marty and the DeLorean. Cannot wait for that setup. And in my really Module cases as well. Let's see. Ecto 1.
Jeez.
Alvin, so that one's probably out of my price range if I'm being honest. And also I'm not like
huge.
Oh gosh, it just
that's
massive,
bigger
right?
than a normal vehicle.
I feel
Gigi
like
would
the
hate that one.
Yeah,
only point of vehicles, like, first of all, there is no point. Like, this one looks okay, but like, what do you need a Batman mobile for?
A Batman mobile?
It's like almost like a dial piece. Like it enhances the vision.
Like at that point, you just make a coffee table out of it. Put a glass.
Yes,
like,
I
thing
agree
on
with
top.
that.
That's
But
what I'd
does
have
that
to
mean
do.
you're gonna let him display it in the living room? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, look at that. Look at that focus right there. Bam.
Anyway.
Yeah, so let's see. So the Ecto 1, yeah, that's probably a no-go in terms of my
that one?
situation. It's from the Ghostbusters.
Oh.
Also, I like the Ghostbusters, but I'm not like the biggest Ghostbusters fan, so hard to justify for me.
I'm
But
kind of in the same boat on that one.
yeah.
Oh, don't worry. You guys find a way.
It's like the Hot Toys vehicles are priced just reasonably enough where it's not like, okay, like it's massive,
They are,
but
because I only have one vehicle on order. I have the Batmobile from Batman Forever from
Batman-mobile.
From Jazz Inc. And it is the same size as the tumbler, but it's like 3 times the price. So
yeah, that
How much is a tumbler? Just curious.
$650.
am I allowed to say? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, Marco, what did you tell her it was?
Yeah, and I dumped. So I had like a significant amount of sideshow points. I dumped all my points in there. I had a $25 off coupon, so I was feeling good about the price. Ultimately, that when it ships to me, it's going to be like pretty reasonable, like damn near with the price of an Iron Man or what they want
think
for it.
When you see it, Gigi, you're gonna think it's cool. I think you're gonna.
I think so,
okay,
too.
it's pretty cool.
The tumbler?
Yeah,
I've seen it.
in person.
Not in person though.
Oh.
The
whatever.
figure, yeah, it's cool.
Marco will send you a picture of where he thinks he wants to display it. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
When I do my room tour, I will. I'll highlight where I want to put it. So let's see.
Which one do you have on order, Eddie?
Batman
it's,
Forever.
It's a Batmobile, but
Oh.
it's from the
Batman-mobile?
Batman-mobile. Yes, from the third movie, from when we were kids, like 90. What is the third one? 95, I think.
I think so. Yeah, we were just like young enough to.
Is that the one
It's
with
the
Poison
best
Ivy?
Batmobile. It's way better than the Tumbler.
It's really cool. Like it's not quite Art Deco. It's like futuristic. It's a beautiful looking figure. I had that toy for sure, like a full size, 12 scale one, and loved it. Let's see, Equan saying got the best Hulk. Yeah, thank you, Equan. I'm really happy with this one. Shout out to Danny again. Gigi, you would love the Mando N1 Starfire. Don't worry, Marco, I got you. Thank you, Commander Green. I keep wanting to call him H Green. Let's see. Equan saying those Hulks are super hard to come by. I can't believe someone parted with it. Yeah, Danny's just an angel for allowing me to add this one to the collection, honestly. And it worked out that, he didn't have to ship it out, that, I didn't have to receive the shipping. So Mario saying we need you on LWO. Yeah, that's a fact. Next LWO you should consider joining.
Only if Marco's not there.
I'll sub out. I will
His sweaty
gladly.
knees touch me, and I don't like it.
Oh my god, I will gladly sit out if you're going to be on there. 12-inch moose stream. I love the nagging. Wow.
Let me say something about
ahead,
that.
go
Marco
ahead.
thought he loved it too, and until he had to hear it every day.
So here was my plan. I was like, okay, like let's start recording these things, start putting up content so everyone can see what I deal with. Turns out a lot of people deal with the same thing, and they love Gigi for it. So I think that plan backfired on me. Ah, man, I thought I was going to be the victim there. And
If
nope,
it
not
feels
even.
any better, Gigi, he's the nagger on the streams that you're not on. Like whenever we're on CW, he's the one annoying the shit out of me. Well, at least with his opinions, at least he used to. I feel like we're more aligned these days. But
I know, that's the scary part. Sometimes I would jump on just to fight with you and John. It's like, okay, I just want to go opposite of what they're saying just to piss them off. It makes for
Sometimes
good
you
TV.
need some distance, to miss them. And then I feel that sometimes. And then I come back and immediately I remember. I was like, no, I gotta go.
Let's see. Ty Saban, I always wanted a Hulk. Missed out on one, unfortunately. Yeah, Ty, like Mario said, I think they're going to reissue another one at a certain point. The She-Hulk series is also starting up here soon, so
I'm excited for that.
who knows if we get a version of the Hulk from that, right? With maybe one of
could.
the a tank top or something like that. So yeah, could be around the corner.
When does it start?
Do you know when it starts?
18th, August 18th.
Oh.
Okay, so is that next week already?
Oh, that's a cool. Are you interested in that because of the lawyer aspect, Gigi?
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. That's pretty cool.
And when we were at Comic-Con, we came across a bar that had a She-Hulk special drink. And I was like, okay, that's totally Gigi right there. So we went in, and you loved it, right?
Yeah,
Like you?
it was amazing. Like
What
one
was
drink,
it?
I was.
Do you know?
It had gin in it,
Yeah.
which we normally don't drink gin. but
There's a
it was
Hulk-
fucking good.
My brother is like a huge Hulk fan, and he said that there's a Hulk mixed drink, but it was like Hypnotic and Hennessy,
Oh.
because like that mix makes it green, and I was like, that doesn't sound
Yikes, that
good.
sounds
Yeah,
disgusting.
I feel like I had Hypnotic and Hennessy before a Raiders game before, and yeah, not a good combo. Definitely.
No, it was very like refreshing. It almost tasted like cucumber water, and
okay.
yeah, it was really good. And I was like buzzed with one. It was after my hearing, so
And then we went and got
that's
tacos afterwards. It was like the perfect way to cap her hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a real nice time. Mario saying you guys saw the tumbler at Frankenson's and that it's huge.
that's the one with
I
the
didn't
big
want to say that, but yes, it is a good size.
again
You were
Cool,
asking,
so-
it's the one with the big.
wheels.
Yeah, so it has like the 4 wheels
Okay.
in the back. Yeah, it's a military
It's
vehicle.
like a Humvee. Yeah, is that how you say it?
It's a tank.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a tank. There you go. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, but it's come on, it's a tumbler. Like I had to add it for that price too. It was a no-brainer in my opinion.
I agree.
What's so cool about them? I mean, I feel like other than them being heavy, like I feel like they're. What's the difference between that and when you can get at Target? I really don't get it.
Just
Well,
more
you can't
detail.
get one that big at Target. Yeah, and there's gonna
But
be
that's what
more
I'm saying. Is it the
detail.
size?
Plus, like, okay, so the smallest one would be like a 1/12, and it would be like those RC ones that they make.
Mm-hmm.
But those are like 500. So for 100 more, you're
Wait, at
getting a
Target?
1/6 version. Well, not at Target though.
Oh.
The
I
ones
thought
at
them at the
Target,
thrift
it's just it's a toy. Like even though people are gonna think the other one's a toy, that one looks at Target it's gonna look like a toy.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it the material? Like what
Well,
is
it's
the
like pretty
difference?
plasticky,
It's
so
the
the
That's what I'm
material.
saying.
Yeah,
It's
but
the
it's the
detail.
detail. It's the way they paint things. It's really the way that they try to make it as screen accurate as possible. So you're not going to get that with something that you get at Target.
Yeah.
And again, it's priced around what you would pay for a similar tumbler. So again, no brainer. Had to add it. You're gonna love it when it comes. I might be sleeping in it when it comes, but we'll see. 12-inch Moose Stream. I have the Jazzy Batmobile 66 paid off. I have one payment left for Batwing. Payment plan
Nice.
for 22 Batmobile and Snowspeeder. I need to see your setup. Like, how will you fit all of these? I'm not like saying that in any judging way. Like, I'm very impressed and very jealous. That's awesome.
Well, I'm tempted with the Batwing, but with the Batwing, it's like how I was saying for the Starfighter, you can hang it on the wall. So like it's like an art, and then like I think it's only like a 9-inch height, so it doesn't even come that far off the wall. It'll take up like a 30 by 30 wall space, but it's just like an art print or something. So that's what's cool about the Batwing. So I've been going back and forth on that too.
There
Don't do
you
it,
go.
Eddie. Don't do it.
It sounds like you need it, Eddie.
I got this
What
empty
is-
wall right here.
What is this thing that you have behind you? Is that the
This?
Hulk smash?
Yeah, it's a
thing?
Hulkbuster.
That's the Hulkbuster from Age of Ultron that fights Hulk
Oh my
in the.
God.
But that's
But this
the-
is a small, like that
It's-
Hulk is bigger than this.
it's
Oh.
3-0,
This is-
right? That makes that.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you like that one?
Oh, it's sick, dude. And it's really articulated. Like you could do anything with it. Like I got it into a landing pose, like an Iron Man landing pose.
No, no
So
way.
it's really cool. It's pretty cool,
Damn.
man.
It'd be kind of fun to just, even though it's not screen accurate, to get that to go up against this guy. Like I feel like that would look kind of cool.
Yeah, it
Um,
would.
Let's see. Ben Thomas made it back in time for the end. Ben, thank you for joining here, brother. Let's see. H
Why are you so
Greens.
slow at this?
Oh yeah, go
Move
ahead.
over.
You, because I'm a slow
Hey,
reader.
okay, so they're just saying hi to each other.
All
Oh
right,
my
go.
God, so bad. That Hulk drink is older. I haven't heard anyone mention that in a minute. I've
There you
never
go.
heard of that.
Hennessy
It definitely
and
was
Hypnotic.
not Hennessy and Hypnotic. It was like very refreshing. Ben said it's about $600. See how I do like
The
the cadence
tumbler.
fast,
Yeah,
fast.
okay, go, go.
And then Common Green said it's all about detail and quality. But I know, but can't you technically just paint? Like, can you get paint and like try to recreate that
How
for
do
like
you
money?
see me try to
cheaper?
paint a wall?
I'm not saying you. I'm saying like people like I know S Beam like paints like he's amazing, and so
Yeah.
I'm just saying like can't you just do that? Like can't you know?
There's only so many S beams on this planet, though. That guy is
He's
talented.
amazing. Oh my God,
I do
he
not
is
have those
so
skills.
talented. I know. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying generally.
That's
you
what
know.
Yeah,
Zach
that's-
does. Zach
Yeah,
will buy like
exactly.
a cheap one at Target and then weather it up, and it looks good.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah,
could do that.
again, he and Victoria have a special set of skills. that
Okay,
we
I'm gonna
don't
try it.
have.
I'm gonna go to the thrift store. I'm gonna get one of these things because I've definitely seen it before, and then I'm gonna paint it, and then
Okay, I like that.
And then-
that would be great content for the channel. People would absolutely love that.
We'll have a vote.
I'm going to add that to the pile of shows that we promised that we never deliver on. But
Target
size.
size and shizzle. And he said, "I am crazy. I don't know. Please do not."
no, that's I would love to see.
I do want
a
to see
picture of your
it
setup there.
because, yeah.
If you want the 3-0 Hulkbuster, I got a code for 10% off. Oh,
That's
okay,
done.
Equan, let's talk. Let's
No, don't talk. Equan, I don't know
Let's
if you missed the PSA, but please stop offering things to Marco. Okay, he's weak and cannot say no.
I'm a wanted man. Let's see what Ben said there. Oh no, sorry, the other Ben.
Oh. You guys should each buy one and do a paint off. Oh, that would be
I would lose
really,
instantly,
really
bro.
cool.
I don't have a steady hand. I write like this. This is the pen will be in here, and
That's
it'll be
true.
no good.
Marco's like an all caps writer.
Yeah,
It's very
no
weird.
good.
Oh, I
What's
am
happening
too.
with what's happening, Hulksters? Hulkmania is running wild right now. So excited for She-Hulk.
Yes.
Hey man, thank you for
I am
joining.
excited for
I
that
know
show. Mm-hmm.
Gigi is like over the moon. Is that the most excited you've been for a Disney Plus show in a while?
Yeah, because I feel like it's gonna be witty, you know, and that's what my favorite parts of like.
She's
those...
supposed to have very good humor in the comics too, so
Oh really?
I agree. It'll be pretty good like that.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited. You know, she's a little sassy.
There you go. So I think we're kind of reaching the end of the comments. Gigi, do you want to rate this
yes.
on how many pancakes? First the figure overall, and then
I
no,
thought
go with the
butt
cheeks first. Yeah.
Okay. I'm very impressed. I must say I do agree with Eddie. I do like these shorts a
Yeah,
lot.
the detail's awesome.
Yeah, I feel like Marco, maybe you'll do a side by side, and Marco has these shorts. They're not ripped like that.
Not yet. Give me 10 more pounds. And
I'm
they'll-
very
they will be.
impressed at the detail. What? 10
Is
more
it?
pounds?
Wow. I mean, 10 more pounds down.
I was like, what? I'm very impressed with like the hair on the chest and like the painting of the veins.
I know
like, that's
it
very
looks like they
cool.
modeled my body right there with the hair
Yeah,
and the
I was gonna
muscles.
say,
It's
did they
remarkably
take this
close.
after you? It's less like I can feel the air in here, like I did with
With the Venom, right?
Venom?
Because they do that so you can you could do
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
ab crunch if you wanted to, right? I don't really want to, but I
Yeah.
think they.
but it's
What
not
about
like
the
thro-
arms?
Yeah, it's not throughout the arm. Like the arms, you can't really feel it. Like with Venom,
more
I like
solid.
instantly. I was like, "Is this supposed to be this way? Is it like se está despegando or what?"
Yeah,
I didn't,
Thanos
like,
is the same
understand.
way, kind of.
Oh, I haven't
That's
touched
what I
that
don't
one.
like about Thanos either.
That it's like air. Like
It
you
has,
can feel
yeah,
the
it
air.
has like the overlayer, but there's nothing between the skeleton and that, so it
Okay.
kind of
Yeah.
just bunches up.
Yeah, you can't really feel it here. You feel it obviously a little bit on the like here in this area. I do like that it feels like a baby.
Watch
Like,
the
I'm
head
just
because he
curious.
is not quite on there.
Okay,
but
this is my review, sir.
she's getting a little sassy.
And
right now.
Yeah, I really, really liked it. I like how all the detail, like in the
Yeah.
clavicle area, and the face looks really good. I want to see I know that I've seen them like passerbying, but the other faces. But yeah, I think this one looks really good. The face expression is really cool. I think a lot of the time I have an issue with like the eyes, but these look really good. Sometimes because it just looks like it's like looking off to the side, you know, in a weird.
Yeah, and this one you can do whatever you want with, right? Because it has the purrs, so you can put his eyes however you
And this
want.
one helps because he's got a lot of emotion in his eyebrows and his facial expression.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
it doesn't look dead or
yeah, he actually looks angry.
And like
Yeah.
it's sunken in. I think that also like helps. But yeah, you're right. Like all of the wrinkles and
Yeah.
stuff look really good. The forehead, like I think this looks really good.
Oh,
The
yeah,
hair
the
looks good
frown.
too. So I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give the cheeks a 9. I feel like they could have been a little
Okay,
bit more
9.
bubbly. But I'm gonna give it the figure a 9.5.
9.5. Wow, I am really
Wow.
blown away because I thought you were gonna hate this one. I thought you were gonna say
No, I like it.
it looks cheap. It's like looks like a big action figure.
I mean, it does look like it, but
is a big
I think
action
all
figure.
all the details is like I wasn't expecting like the nipples and like the chest hair and stuff.
those nipples.
I'm very impressed with like the hair detail and how they like painted that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
pretty
So
good.
so how many? So the cheeks were what?
A 9.
A 9, and overall the figure is a 9.5.
Yes.
9.5 pancakes for Gigi. Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this as a 9. I think it's really beautiful. I don't love the seams, but besides that, and I forget who in the chat said, I think you can kind of hide those seams the way you pose them, much like I did with Venom, and you could do with Thanos. So, yeah, I'm really impressed by this one. I think it's a beautiful figure. Do not overpay, like Mario said. They might be reissuing this one any day. You know, they've already done the 46. Everything's fair game right now. So definitely don't overpay for this guy if you're interested. But yeah, really, really happy to add this one to my original Avengers crew. Let's just give a shout out to Maz. Maz, thank you for joining. Sorry, we're just about to finish here, but appreciate you jumping on. And Equan says, wow, Gigi's weakness is the nipple. It's true. Free
So-
the nipple.
Also, like chest hair is I like it. I personally like it, so that
You and Adriana do not have that in common.
She makes you whack your
The
shit or
other
what?
day, she like, I had my shirt off and she was like, "Where did these chest hairs come from?" I was like,
no.
I don't know, but I'm happy they're there, man. It's about time.
That is hilarious. Finally becoming a man. You love to see
I
it.
know. You love to see it.
Oh boy. All right, Eddie. So you had the Warrior Hulk version. Is this one that you're considering going back and adding, or are you kind of waiting to see what they may release?
Maybe someday. It is my favorite, like just because it's the definitive Hulk, like because the other one is from like a niche scene in a niche movie, you know, like so. That's not going to be the one that's in the main display, so I would prefer this one. I think it's a good figure, and I don't think they're going to do this one again. I don't know why. I feel like this isn't one that we won't see for a while, if at all. So I think it was a solid pickup, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. And I will say this was probably my favorite characterization of the Hulk throughout the MCU. Like in the
Yeah.
Avengers movie, he was just so much fun. You know, he's always angry. He punches Thor. So many great
Yeah.
moments from the movie.
Sorry, what's the difference between this and the others?
The other one has
Other than
maybe
the
some other
face.
accessories. Oh, maybe Eddie, you probably have a better sense.
So the second one has different shorts that they look weird because they're like tucked in and they look too clean. And then it has this. The only thing cool about the other one, it has that swap out torso where he's doing like the smash,
Yeah, that's
which is
awesome.
really cool. And then the third one is the Gladiator Hulk where he's wearing all the armor, and then there's the Professor Hulk where he's wearing like the pajama suit that he wore before he snapped in Endgame. So those are all the options licensed available right now, and I think this is the best one.
Do any of them have glasses?
Does the Endgame one have glasses?
I think it does. I think
I think it
Professor
does.
Hulk does. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you want to get that
but
one
it's
now, too?
smaller.
No, I just want the glasses.
It's also smaller, which is like you don't want a small Hulk if it's going to be your
No.
only Hulk.
It's
Yeah.
true. And I kind of want this guy battling Thanos too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a perfect display option.
Who's bigger or the same size? This
You know,
or
I should have
Thanos?
had him out.
I think
should have
Hulk
gotten
is
it.
supposed to be
Actually,
slightly
give me 1
bigger.
second.
I don't know why he unmuted me. How rude. It's just like I'm still here. In the movie, is Thanos smaller than Hulk? I can't
think-
remember.
In Infinity War, when he fights him, I think Thanos is slightly smaller.
Oh, okay.
They're close to the same size.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I don't know if they were that. I don't know if in the movie he was that much smaller than him.
Front
But
picture.
Yeah, and I think they kind of started scaling down Hulk a little bit more and more throughout
That's true.
But yeah, I think we might have to have Hulk leaning over just a little bit. What are you doing with my guys? Oh my gosh.
Eddie asked if it's like I hadn't touched him. Eddie asked if they're the same. I would say about the same, like here where like it
Where it
folds or
bends, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so there was a significant, like several inches. What would you say? That's about 6 inches right there? No, I'm joking. Like 2 or 3 inches.
Okay.
Yeah, so, all right, well, there's that
Oh,
comparison. Let me
possible
get this
to
guy.
put Venom next to them. Oh yeah, get Venom. I feel like Venom is bigger, no?
Age of Ultron is kind of olive green. This one is a better color, in my opinion.
oh, that's true. The shades
Okay.
of green changed a lot. Like I think even the Gladiator Hulk is like a brighter green.
And I do have to say, from a photography, oh my God, it's calling me. From a photography, now that I'm a photographer, I like the shadows, like all of the
Yeah,
different like detail. I like the
And
I
the
like the
paint.
shadow
Yeah,
that
they
it
did
casts
really good
because
on
it
that.
looks like painting, but it's not. Oh
Yeah.
wow, that's very small. Oh wow, my sizing scale is very different. I mean, it's very out of whack.
Yeah, no, I don't think I realized how much bigger he is than Venom, too. Yeah, him and Thanos are a little bit more evenly scaled. So, yeah, this guy's freaking massive.
He might be that might be the biggest hot toy they've ever done then. Oh, maybe Venom Pool. I don't know.
Venom Pool. And I think the new Carnage is probably going to be about this height. Obviously
Oh,
not as
that's
thick,
true.
but
Yeah.
that one looks sweet. I really want that one. Would you call me a fuckboy?
Wow.
Marco,
I don't know what you said.
I
but-
said thick boy.
Oh, thick boy.
Oh my
got
God.
it.
Okay, with
Wow.
that I gotta go. Eddie, it was really
Yeah.
nice seeing you.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Your
get these
haircut
out of your
looks really
face.
good.
Let's get these out of your
Thank
face so
you.
you can kind of lead us out here. Really quick before you go, Eddie,
Or do you
what's,
guys want
what's
to
going on
continue
your channel?
chatting or?
I've got to get back to work, unfortunately. So
Nothing right now. I'm actually getting a statue in, so I was considering doing like unboxing / review, but I don't know if it'll be live. I kind of want
what's
to
the
like
what's the
try
statue?
out. So Tweeterhead 1/6 scale statue of Superman. So I wanted to see what a
nice.
1/6 scale statue was like, and it's my favorite Superman that I've seen like available. So I ordered that because the exclusive came back up on Sideshow. So I should be getting that in a couple of days, and I was thinking about doing a video for that. So we'll see what happens. But other than that, I'm just streaming everywhere, wherever you can find me.
There you go. And back on LWO next time too, right?
If I'm invited, man, I was a little worried. I was like, I don't think I'm Latino.
I gotta check.
I was gonna make that joke from Selena where he's like, "You gotta be Mexican, more Mexican than the Mexicans, more American than the
Yeah. No, man, especially when it's on my channel, you are absolutely invited, and I will insist that you're
Appreciate
there. So,
Sounds
but
good.
yeah, brother. Well, it was great chatting with you, and thank you for joining today. Gigi, do you want to lead us out?
Bye.